Welcome back for another deep dive into AI. We're looking at what you're reading, and it seems like you're really interested in all the latest developments in AI capabilities and all the challenges that come with them. So let's jump right into some of today's top stories.
Well, it looks like the EU is taking a strong stance on AI regulation. They just passed this new AI Act.
Yeah, companies that are using AI systems that are deemed too risky could face some pretty hefty fines. We're talking way beyond what GDPR imposed.
It's a big move for sure. The AI Act really targets these high-risk applications, things like facial recognition being used in law enforcement and critical infrastructure management. Those areas are going to face way tougher scrutiny and potential fines than, say, companies that are developing AI-powered chatbots.
So they're really drawing a line in the sand. It seems like they're emphasizing a cautious approach.
Yeah.
But then you have something like the DeepSeek situation, which seems like the opposite of caution.
Yeah, DeepSeek R1, this new AI model, it's been making headlines for its capabilities, but it's also been caught in a major security scandal. Researchers found that its database was completely unprotected. It was leaking sensitive user data and even internal workings.
So it seems like they rushed to release the model without having adequate safety measures in place.
And the researchers also found out that it was alarmingly easy to manipulate DeepSeek into creating harmful content, even writing insecure code and revealing dangerous information.
So that's kind of a recipe for disaster, especially given the EU's focus on responsible AI development.
Right.
What are the broader implications of this security breach? What do you think?
Well, I think the DeepSeek situation really raises some serious concerns about the trade-off between rapid innovation and security in AI development. Pushing boundaries is important, but it shouldn't come at the expense of user safety and data protection.
This incident really underscores the need for stronger security protocols and really rigorous testing before AI models are released to the public. Speaking of AI that's pushing boundaries, what are your thoughts on the rise of AI agents? It seems like they're popping up everywhere.
Yeah, they are becoming increasingly sophisticated and being used across a variety of domains. Imagine this. You're dealing with a frustrating airline delay, and instead of waiting on hold forever, you interact with an AI agent. That not only rebooks your flight, but proactively finds you a hotel voucher and a meal credit, all while keeping you informed and even entertained.
It sounds amazing. Much better than being stuck on hold with an airline.
These types of AI agents are being used for tasks ranging from customer service to scientific research. There's even an AI agent that can automatically generate detailed and accurate re-ADME files for software projects, which could be a real game changer for developers.
It sounds like these AI agents could really free up a lot of time for humans to focus on other tasks.
Exactly. And the concept of agents as a service is also gaining traction. This could make it much easier for businesses to integrate AI into their operations by subscribing to services that provide these pre-built AI agents for specific tasks.
So it seems like with all this talk about rogue AI and superintelligence, there's kind of a different perspective emerging on generative AI. One author suggested that it's more like a creative kindergartner than a superintelligence.
It is a fascinating analogy. It really challenges the prevailing narratives around AI. Generative AI, with its quirks and occasional errors, it's still in its early stages of development, more like a child exploring and learning than a fully formed intelligence.
So maybe instead of fearing a robot uprising, we should be focusing on nurturing AI's development.
Exactly. Just like we provide children with tools, guidance, and a safe environment to learn and grow, we should extend that same approach to AI. This means focusing on responsible development practices that prioritize safety and ethical considerations.
Yeah, thinking of it that way really changes the perspective. It's not about fearing AI, but guiding it towards positive outcomes. Moving on from childlike AI to something more sophisticated, what are your thoughts on multimodal AI?
This is where things get really interesting. Traditionally, AI models were limited to processing text-based data, but multimodal AI frameworks are breaking down those barriers. They can understand and generate images, videos, and audio, just like humans experience the world.
So instead of just reading a book, AI is now watching a movie.
Exactly. This allows for a much richer understanding of information and opens up all sorts of new possibilities for AI applications. It has the potential to revolutionize a lot of fields. Imagine medical AI, analyzing patient scans and medical history to provide super accurate diagnoses. Or picture AI that generates these realistic virtual environments for training and education, offering these immersive learning experiences.
Wow, it sounds like AI is really evolving to a whole new level of understanding. What are some other groundbreaking applications you're seeing?
Well, one area where AI is making a huge impact is in aviation safety. In light of recent events like the tragic mid-air collision last week, The need for better safety measures is just paramount.
It's a stark reminder that human error is still a big factor in aviation incidents.
And AI is really stepping in to address that challenge. AI-powered co-pilot systems that can analyze data from all sorts of sensors, identify potential risks, and provide real-time recommendations to pilots.
So it's like having a second pair of eyes, constantly vigilant for any danger.
Exactly. Researchers at MIT have developed this system called Air Guardian that uses eye-tracking technology to understand pilot attention and provides this context-aware support.
So the AI can anticipate the pilot's needs and offer help before a critical situation even arises.
That's incredible.
That's the goal. And airlines like Southwest are also using AI tools for predictive maintenance, analyzing data to spot potential issues before they turn into big problems.
So that benefits both safety and efficiency. Absolutely. AI is also being used to enhance air traffic management, develop more resilient navigation systems, and even assist with aircraft design. It's clear that AI is playing a more and more important role in making air travel safer.
It sounds like AI is really taking off in the aviation industry, both figuratively and literally. Let's shift gears a bit and talk about customer behavior analysis. It's another area where AI is making big strides.
By analyzing huge amounts of data, AI can uncover these hidden patterns and insights into customer behavior, revealing what drives their decisions.
So it sounds like AI is a powerful tool for businesses to really understand their customers.
Indeed. It can look at things like purchase history, website interactions, social media activity, and more. This helps personalize marketing campaigns, optimize pricing, even predict customer churn.
It's all about understanding your customers better to tailor products and services to their needs.
Precisely. And with multimodal AI, customer behavior analysis is becoming even more sophisticated. It allows businesses to analyze images, videos, and audio.
So they can get insights from things like customer reviews that include photos and videos, or even analyze the sentiment of customer service calls. It's like having a complete picture of the customer.
Exactly. By combining insights from all these different data sources, businesses get a much deeper understanding and can make better decisions.
And this kind of brings us back to the importance of security and responsible development. The DeepSeek debacle is a stark reminder that AI security is paramount.
It really exposed the vulnerabilities of these systems and the potential for misuse. It really highlights the need for robust security protocols, things like data encryption, access controls, rigorous testing, red teaming, all before a model is even released.
It's a wake-up call for the whole industry. What can be done to make sure these AI models are secure and trustworthy?
I think we need to shift the mindset from move fast and break things to move cautiously and build trust. The potential consequences of AI security breaches are just too high to ignore. Investing in security research, developing industry-wide standards, best practices, fostering collaboration between researchers, developers, and policymakers, those are all crucial steps.
That's a massive undertaking.
It is, but it's essential if we want to unlock AI's full potential while mitigating those risks. Prioritizing ethical considerations, security, transparency from the very beginning. That's key to building AI systems that are more helpful than harmful.
Okay, let's look at some of the tools and platforms that are being used to develop and deploy these AI agents. It seems like a really rapidly growing area.
It is. We're seeing a surge in frameworks, libraries, and cloud platforms. Frameworks like LangChain and AutoGen are making it easier to build and deploy AI agents that have really advanced capabilities.
Are cloud platforms also part of this AI agent revolution?
Absolutely. Platforms like OpenAI, Hugging Face, and AWS are giving developers the infrastructure and tools they need to train, deploy, and manage these AI agents at scale.
So it sounds like the barriers to entry for AI agent development are getting lower.
That's right. There's also a rise in these no-code platforms that allow even non-technical users to create and deploy basic AI agents.
So the democratization of AI is well underway.
It certainly seems that way. It's a really exciting time to be involved in AI development.
But it's important to remember the challenges. As these agents become more sophisticated and widespread, the potential for misuse also increases. Ethical considerations and responsible AI development practices are so important.
Absolutely. Making sure that AI agents are aligned with business goals and ethical values is crucial. Businesses need to carefully vet these agents as a service providers and establish very clear guidelines for AI agent behavior.
So it's not just plugging in an AI agent and letting it run wild. It's about responsible implementation and control.
Exactly. While agents as a service offer convenience and potential benefits, businesses need to be mindful of the downsides.
Like over-reliance on AAS providers and the potential lost control over their AI capabilities.
Exactly. Data security and privacy are also critical. Businesses need to be confident that their data is being handled responsibly. Trust and transparency will be key in the AIS market.
It's like outsourcing your brain in a way. But with that comes the responsibility of making sure that outsourced brain is operating ethically and in line with your values.
That's a great analogy. Responsible implementation and thoughtful consideration of the risks, those are key to navigating the world of AS.
It seems like today's AI landscape is really a mix of exciting breakthroughs and cautionary tales.
It is. From the EU's regulatory efforts to the DeepSeek security breach, we're seeing both the potential and the pitfalls of AI development.
AI is definitely changing the world around us. We're seeing these huge leaps in AI capabilities. But we're also trying to figure out how to develop and use it responsibly.
It's true, AI is always changing and evolving. It's interesting that we see all these headlines about powerful AI models, but there's also so much amazing work being done in the research community.
Yeah, what are some of the exciting areas of AI research that you're watching?
Well, researchers are really pushing the boundaries of what AI can do. We're seeing AI models being developed that can solve these complex math problems, problems that have baffled humans for years. There's also a lot of progress in creating AI that can learn effectively from just a tiny bit of data, which could open up a whole new world of possibilities.
It sounds like we're just getting started with AI. There's still so much more to discover.
Absolutely. The pace of discovery is amazing. It's a really incredible time to be following the world of AI.
So as we wrap up our deep dive into today's AI news, what are the key takeaways for our listeners?
Well, I think the biggest thing is that AI is constantly changing and evolving. It's so important to stay informed about these developments and to really think critically about the potential benefits and risks of these technologies.
It's not just about being impressed by the cool new stuff, but understanding what it all means.
Exactly. We need to be asking questions, considering different perspectives, and participating in the conversations about AI as we navigate this incredible time.
Well said. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into the world of AI. We'll be back tomorrow with more insights and analysis. Until then, stay curious.